Hello, Virgo. Amyenergy here with your weekly tarot message. If you have not, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. Working with the Thoth Tarot deck this week. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not resonate for every Virgo placement out there. If you want to book a personal, you can do so on my website, amyenergy.online. Okay, we're going to be pulling out for our environment, past, present, future. Okay, we're also going to be pulling out for our connections, past, present, and future. And we'll be pulling out for our contribution, past, present, and future. Okay, again, this is a general reading. Please use your own intuition to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're going to clarify with the Pamela Coleman Smith deck. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands over your reading here, Virgo. So I definitely feel like this week we are really feeling confident, really able to take the steps that we need for whatever we're trying to accomplish here. So we'll see how this plays out. Getting into our environment. Okay. So in the past, we really made a decision to walk away from our situation, okay, from what could have been a very comfortable situation, right? But we made a choice to evolve. This is the energy of indolence, okay? So I do feel with the Six of Wands coming out, you know, in the most recent past, we really were having a victory, but it's almost like we worked so hard for that victory that we weren't really able to fully acknowledge it. We may have been a little bit disappointed at our harvest here with the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom. Okay, because even though we had a victory, maybe we worked, that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like we worked really hard and we're like, wow, this is all I got. However, it was still a victory. And what was most important about where we were in the past is that we were on the right path. Okay. In this current moment, I do feel like there could be maybe still some frustration with the Knight of Discs coming out, right? It can be a slow energy, but I'm kind of feeling like it's here now. Whatever it is that we were working for, we could have been really frustrated in the past. Like with the Eight of Cups, this can kind of be that energy where we're like, okay, universe, I listened to my intuition. I took this path. What now? Where's my money? This is in our environment. So maybe it's like we were hoping for a change in our environment and we're like, okay, where is it? I feel like it is coming in right now. It's coming in slowly, but it's still coming in. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups coming out here, I do feel like the universe is kind of pushing you to rely on your friendships, your connections, your community here. But I feel like with the Two of Cups, this is like one-on-one relationships. And with the Four of Pentacles, this is actually kind of withdrawing from your community, right? So I'm getting like this conflicting message, but it's actually giving me a lot of clarity, which is yes, we're withdrawing from people who drain our energy and we're investing and allowing the people to show up for us who really add value to our life, right? So it is kind of that understanding who's bringing value to your life and who's not, and really choosing to rely on our connections that are really solid, that are equal give and take. The people who really love us, let them care for you, right? Because in this time we are sort of having to be a little bit frugal with our energy and our resources with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, now in the future, though, we do have the 9 of Discs. So we're getting to exactly where we need to be. It's kind of like let your friends, maybe we're collaborating on a project, something like that. But it's like in this current moment, it's like let people show up for you and help you, because that's setting you up to be independently successful in the near future here, right? With the 9 of Discs, this is the energy of gain. Okay, this is also Virgo energy, and it's the energy of self-sufficiency. Oh, and there is 3 of Pentacles. Wow. So King of Pentacles. Wow, this is a really beautiful message I'm getting for you, Virgo, because I do feel like by kind of withdrawing your energy in this moment and focusing on what it is that you want to offer, it's really going to have you stepping out here in the future in a much more empowered position where you are really feeling like people appreciate you and people are seeking your advice, right? You're coming in a much more powerful position, but this really does require you to cut some people off. Like right now, you have a lot of energy vampires around you. I'm feeling that. And so it's like anybody who isn't adding value to your life, you really need to just like completely withdraw your energy, right? Because we're going from the 4 to the 3, but it's a much nicer energy, right? It's almost like less friends is better, because then you have more energy for the people who you can actually collaborate and create something with. Okay, so really beautiful energy. Again, this is a general reading, Virgo, so use your own intuition. Again, if you want to book a personal, my website is amyenergy.online. Getting into our connections, we have the 4 of Discs, power. Okay, so same card here. So I do feel like, yeah, very much what's going on in our environment has to do with our connections. Okay, and we're trying to build something here. I really feel that. 9 of Wands is here. So I feel like, this has been a long time. We've been working on something, and I feel like it's like the juggling of the day-to-day stuff that's like really difficult. We could be really feeling like we want someone to come in and to help us out with this, right? But with the 4 of Discs, power, and the 2 of Pentacles, it's kind of, it's creating a 6, which is a number of alignment, right? And understanding. So I feel like in the past, everything we've been through, even if it was kind of difficult and hard to keep up, it gave us a real understanding. Yes, and now look at us in our integrity here with the Knight of Swords. We're very intelligent. We know exactly how to take action on what we want, and we're in our integrity. Okay, clarifying the Knight of Swords in the current energy. Okay, I feel like almost the time that we've spent in solitude has really allowed us the opportunity to heal from things in the past, to understand them on a much different level. Yes, wow. And look, that 9 of Wands is coming out again. So I do feel like there could be just some feelings of being like beat up. I'm kind of feeling like being left all alone, right? And we've had to reevaluate like all of our connections, all of the relationships that we've had, the love that we're capable of giving here with the Empress. And I feel like if anything, all of this has been serving you to have you see yourself, right? Because if you don't see everything that you're capable of offering, you will let people take advantage of you, because you're going to always feel like you have to do for them. But really, it needs to be equally giving and taking. Like you're worthy as well. Okay, so I definitely feel you really understanding that. And the Knight of Swords is someone who is reclaiming like their own agency. So I feel like you are understanding these lessons. It's helping you to evolve. I feel like you're a much more powerful person because of all that you've been through. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, peace, coming out in the future energy here. So I do feel like we're learning that our intuition is pretty solid, right? So we're kind of getting out of the mind here. And even if we are like torn between two options, I feel like we're understanding that we don't have all the answers, kind of in a way here. With the Page of Pentacles, we're understanding where we are, and we're at the beginning of something that's going to be long lasting, right? With Pentacles, this is long lasting success, and with the Page, we are at the beginning of it. So I do feel like, yes, we do not have all the answers. With the Two of Swords, we could be, kind of waiting for our intuition to come in. But I feel like we're going to be very much more enjoying the moment because we know who we are. We know that even if we have to be at the beginning of a journey here with the Page of Pentacles, there's a whole other journey that we've completed, right? Like life is full of our little journeys. And so this is just like the next chapter, right, of your life. And you're understanding that because you've been writing this book for a while, and it's actually really beautiful here. So I like it. I like the 2 2s coming out and the 4 because I can definitely see like your evolution, and also that this is like a very intuitive moment for you. It's where like you're just going through the motions and understanding that you have to listen to your intuition. And in the past I feel like that was scary for you, and it was kind of like, oh my gosh, why have you forsaken me? But it was really a victory, and in the current moment you're really understanding your power, and so you're willing to put the work in to become an expert in your field because you know in this moment that you are going to get there and that you are going to be able to make a big change with all the love in your heart here with the Empress. Okay, love and creativity and just really flowing. So really, really beautiful here. Okay, wow. Now let's getting into your contribution. So in the past, we have this ominous black prism card that's exclusive to the Thoth deck. And we'll clarify it, but this card is kind of like, to me, it's just like we can't know. And it's in the past. So, wow. The Seven of Swords is here. So I do feel like, Virgo, for some of you, you're very, very intuitive. Okay. And the Fool is on the bottom. So it's like, I feel like with the Seven of Swords clarifying this, I feel like in the past, you've been like trying to figure out the universe or trying to like hack the universe. Like, Virgo, you can't do that. You have to trust the universe with the Fool. You can't figure things out. The universe is going to, give you the situations you're supposed to be in, and you have to trust it. And I feel like we're getting there, but yeah, definitely going along with this storyline in the past, like really just, and also I feel like this can be just like not being able to speak our truth, even to the universe. So I feel like the Fool is here saying like we need to really let go and trust. And I feel like this is hard, and it is hard. Okay. In the current moment, we have the Five of Wands, strife, right? So I feel like, we're understanding that we have to trust the universe and we have to trust the process, and everything happens in divine timing, but it's still hard, right? So with the Five of Wands, I always say that's a good time for a ritual or, meditation to really see where you're at, because the fives are the challenges, but they're the most important because that's where the growth happens, right? Yeah, and Seven of Cups, we really need clarity on what is going to make us happy here with the sun. And I feel like we can feel it, right? We could be a little conflicted because it's like we want to be happy. We feel like the happiness is there, like we could grab it, but we're not exactly sure even what makes us happy anymore. I feel like our life has changed quite a bit. And we really have to open up to the possibilities, right? And we have to understand who we are. With the Empress, we are very creative, right? Look at all the threes in your reading, the Three of Pentacles, the Empress, the 5 and the 7 um, comes down to a 3 in numerology. So it's like you have to open up, you have to own your creative abilities here and kind of tap into them. I feel like just by being in a creative space, even if you're just like coloring, on a piece of paper or like doodling or journaling or anything like that, I feel like it could really bring forth so much of your inner wisdom, which is really important right now. Okay. In the future, I do see you here with the energy of completion, Venus and Aries. Okay. It's another 4. So, in the past, we were in this 4 of discs where we were building the foundation, as far as our resources, our home, like having a roof over our head, like, and now in the future, we have to say, okay, now I have the resources, I have the roof over my head. How do I make this a space that's really inspiring so that I can create my best works of art? Okay. And maybe you're not an artist, it can be anything, whatever it is that you're trying to create. Okay, let's clarify this 4 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Yes. So not only do we need a space where we can create and feel inspired about our future, right? But we need a space where we can also deal with everything that's happened in the past, because you can't move forward until you deal with the past, right? You have to hold space for yourself and love the person that you have been through every journey that you've went on, every road that you've walked down, right? We don't get to like just ignore parts of ourselves or say, "Oh, I'm not that person anymore." Like you at every moment, and the person who you were in those moments deserves you to hold space for them. Okay, and that's going to give you the understanding that you need to really live your best, most magical life. Okay, let's get some oracles. Here I have the Airmail Oracle as well as the Astro Elemental Oracle. Both decks are by Sarah Stacy, and I have the information below in my description box if you want to purchase any of her oracles. They are my all-time favorite, and I highly recommend that you treat yourself if you can. Okay, so let's get past, present, and future energies over this reading. Anything extra that we need to know? Okay. Oh, yes. So, really beautiful here, Virgo, and really straightforward, right? Okay, now on the bottom, this is the one that I'm feeling so powerful here. Have hope. This is so important. Okay, pray for peace. We love this. We love this beautiful card. Again, this deck is by Sarah Stacy, and you probably want to go and purchase one for yourself. Okay. Emote is in the past, and I do feel like, that was something that was a challenge kind of in the past, right? I feel like even with the 7 of Swords and with the 2 of Pentacles, we could have, in a sense, not have been acknowledging our victory. And maybe we couldn't see it, right? With the Eight of Cups, we couldn't really see what it was. But I feel like also a lot of times with the Six of Wands, it's like you've worked so hard for something that all that, it's like getting a victory is great. But if you spend, just using an example from my own life, if you spend 22 hours of your life on the phone with Sprint and then they give you $100 credit, like, yeah, it's great to get $100 credit, but is it really worth all the work that you put into it, right? So that's why I do feel like, you've been kind of like, what is going on? What is this? Like, I've worked hard. Yes, I've had a victory, but I've worked so hard for the victory that it doesn't feel like a victory anymore. And, with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like we've been just trying to keep ourselves busy. And with the Seven of Swords, like both these energies in the past, I feel like we've been trying to kind of stay busy in the physical world and then like not be 100% straightforward with our truth and what we're actually feeling. So, I feel like there was a lot of emotions in the past and it could have just been a lot more overwhelming um, than we could handle in that moment. Or it might have felt that way, but obviously we could handle it. We did handle it and we got to where we're at now, which is look within. So I do feel like now's the time where you need to acknowledge your victory, right? You need to acknowledge it. Like, even if it was super exhausting to get there and it didn't feel like a victory, it's like now you can withdraw a little bit from your responsibilities, from your community, and really understand everything that you've been through and acknowledge your journey and look within, see how strong you are. And also, when we're looking within, we can kind of see where we want to go and maybe get some clarity on the things that we are confused about. Okay. In the future, we have Give Your All, a beautiful energy. And I really do feel that. I feel like we have so much to offer. With the Nine of Discs, though, this card, it really is a card like, yes, you have 9 pentacles, so you can give 3, but you have to keep 6 for yourself, right? And isn't that funny? Because the 3 of Pentacles is here, right? So that's a big lesson that we've learned is how to keep what we need so that we can continuously give without depleting ourselves. And we're still in it, right? With the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, we still don't have all of the clarity, even in our future, our near future, right? But we're getting there. It's just really a time where we have to give our all. We have to plan for the future while also holding space for the past. And so it is really beautiful, lovely reading here for you, Virgo. Now, next, what I would like to do is get into a little love reading. Oh, wait, let's get us oracles first. What am I thinking? Jumping right over the oracles. We can't do that. Okay, let's tie up the first part of the reading here with a Sacred Destiny oracle. Okay, and we will read from the book for this one because it just has really nice little messages in this book, and I like it. Okay. Miracles, look at that, and truth on the bottom. Let's read from the book here for Virgo. All right, miracles, double rainbow. The storms of the past are passing, and your dreams are coming true. No matter what has happened in the past, your future holds abounding miracles. Good fortune, celestial beauty, and inner divinity are expanding within you. Believe that your life is guided. Trust in the goodness of the universe. A celestial bridge to the heavens is opening for you. Start a health program, invest in your career, or initiate a relationship, and good fortune will manifest. Blessings are flowing in all directions. Believe that you deserve the best because you do. Bounty, joy, blessings, and miracles are flowing your way. Love that. I also want to read truth. Okay, but that was just a beautiful card. Okay, truth, song of the wind. Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth. But once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. Wow. So beautiful for you, Virgo. Let's get you a daily affirmation. Okay, this is for your week, so you can say this every single day. Make sure you screenshot it so that you can have that with you every day. All right, you can make it your phone background if you want to. If you do that, please take a screenshot and tag me on Instagram at amyenergy. I would love to see that. But let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, let's get you your affirmation from the Butterfly Affirmations. I am thankful for many things, and my gratitude attracts abundance into my life. All right, screenshot that, Virgo. Take that with you for your week. I am thankful for many things, and my gratitude attracts abundance into my life. Beautiful. All right, next part of this reading, Virgo, we are going to do a little love reading for you. So now keep in mind, again, this is a general reading. If you want to book a personal, I would love to connect with you. You can book on my website, amyenergy.online. Go to my website and make sure you do sign up for the mailing list because I do send out promo codes that you can use on my website to book a reading. So make sure you sign up for my mailing list. I would love to connect with you. Okay, but for now, take this next part with a grain of salt. Okay, this is just for fun, but you are going to want to have a person in mind, and we're going to see how they feel about you, starting with your person's current energy. Okay. Whoa, okay. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands. So, Virgo, your person is moving forward in their life. I feel like they are dealing with, I'm feeling it as more inner conflict, right? As they're moving forward, it's bringing things up for them. King of Pentacles on the bottom, I do feel like your person could be a very mature, financially stable energy. So, they could be questioning their own motivations for wanting to succeed or, something like that. I'm kind of feeling. Let's see how they feel about you. Whoa, whoa, okay. I'm not going to take the flyers today. Let's just see, how does Virgo's person feel about them? Oh, Magician. And the Eight of Wands. Okay, so your person, I feel like, really feels like you're powerful. Okay, with the Magician coming out, I really feel like they see you as very independent and, again, very powerful, very capable of communicating and getting what you want. Okay, and I feel like they do see you as kind of occupied, putting your energy elsewhere besides this connection. Okay, let's see. What is the action that Virgo's person would like to take toward them? Ooh, High Priestess and the King of Swords with the Death card. Wow. So this is kind of interesting, Virgo. I do feel like your person really doesn't want to show you how they feel, right? With the King of Swords, like, I feel like they want to be in this position of like they want you to see them as like smarter or more powerful. Um so they're not really showing their full self because they just want to, they want to be viewed and perceived in a certain way by you. Okay. I don't usually clarify these further, but I want to see, I just want to get a card to clarify these two energies, please. Yeah, Two of Wands, and this came on the bottom here too. So I feel like, wow, yeah, your person really, with the Lovers coming out, I do feel like you've been in a relationship with this person, potentially in the past here with the Two of Wands. Um, I feel like, we may have been with them in the past and then also be like questioning whether we might have a future with them. And yeah, like, I really feel like they want to be perceived by you in a certain way. What's Virgo's current energy in this connection? Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Okay, so Virgo, Queen of Swords here. Like, I feel like since you first met this person, I feel like there could have been like a sort of a reunion, at least like some communication. Um, but I feel like since you first were with this person, or even if you're still with them, it's like since you first got together, you've really evolved as a person, right? You're in this Nine of Pentacles energy where you're just keeping more of your energy for yourself than you were in the past. In the past, maybe you would give everything to this person, right? With the Six of Pentacles, this is very generous. But right now, you're kind of like, okay, I'll give you Three Pentacles, but I'm keeping the rest for myself. You're really understanding, right? With the Six of Pentacles, this is really understanding how we spend our energy, how we spend our resources. And we're just not willing, I feel, to give as much as we have in the past, right? How does your person think you feel about them? How does Virgo's person think that Virgo feels about them? Oh, isn't that cute? Okay, so yeah, wow. Justice on the bottom. And this is, pretty conflicting energies here, but it's not surprising with what I was feeling. Like, there is a strong bond, a strong connection here between you and this person, and your person knows that you feel it. Okay, but they also definitely sense this energy of you like wanting to one up them or be right in a situation, and that maybe is why they want to be perceived in a certain way. Okay, but I do see with justice here, like your person could be very intimidated by the fact that you are demanding more for yourself and you're saying, no, we're going to balance the freaking scales. Like, yes, I'm going to fight with you. Yes, I'm going to cut you down and make you feel like shit, which, by the way, Virgo, is not the way to go about it. But, that's just the energy I'm feeling from you is like, you've been in this for too long. So it's like, yeah, I'm not really going to put up with you not bringing to the table what I'm bringing, right? Your person wants to be perceived this way, but to me, it's not the reality, right? They're not a king of swords. Like, and so I do feel like you want to knock them down a peg because they're trying to be up on their high horse and you're like, hello, I know you. I've been in this relationship with you. Like, why are you trying to act like you're somebody who we both know you're not, right? Um, so I do feel like, wow, yeah, interesting. What's the advice for Virgo in this connection? Advice for Virgo. The Star, the Page of Pentacles. I feel like we're leaving this person behind. Okay. And your person, like, kind of knows this, right? Like, they want to be on your level, but they're not. With the King of Swords and the High Priestess coming out, like, they're trying to be perceived as the King of Swords because you're the Queen of Swords, but they're not the King of Swords. Okay. They're not the match for you. I'm not feeling that, right? And they're not feeling that. That's why they're like hiding, okay, and trying to be perceived by you in a certain way because they have a major internal conflict going on and maybe even an external conflict with you that's like creating this internal conflict for them. All right, and they see you. They see you and they see who you are. Maybe they're trying to knock you down a peg too because they understand that you're being recognized for your hard work, for what you've put in. If they haven't put in the work and they're not being recognized, that's their own fault. And I feel, Virgo, like you might be just moving on from this situation altogether and being like, I'd rather, you know, be on my own and have a little bit less because I'm confident that like without having your energy draining me, I'll be able to create something really stable for my own future. But I feel like this person could really be draining your energy. And yeah, that's what I feel. Um, so let's go ahead and get into some oracles. I have the love oracles here, super fun deck. Um, Let's see what comes out. We're going to pull one card for you, Virgo, and one card for your person. Okay, what is Virgo's current energy, current message that Virgo needs to hear? All right, we have Marie Antoinette. Be the dessert, not the entree. No man is worth losing your head over. See all, hear all, love all, forget all. Wow. Love that. Let's get one for Virgo's person. Cross watchers, this one is for you. A card for Virgo's person. All right, we have Ryan Gosling. Silence has more meaning than the words you don't say. The hardest role to play is yourself. Don't let someone else write your private life. Okay. And then over this whole connection, we have Joan Collins. Beauty is power, so use it rather than lose it. Age is just a number, irrelevant unless it's a vintage wine. Everyone is a potential character for a novel. That's interesting. 2 cards about writing. So you could be a writer, Virgo. Maybe you want to write write a book about this connection. I really love that. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, and especially because it's saying your person, like don't let someone else write your private life and then over the reading. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see, Virgo, what would your person say to you if they had the courage to speak the truth? All right. What is the truth that Virgo's person would say if they had the courage? We're not taking the flyers today, but we will take that as a sign that your person actually has a lot to say to you. All right. But we're going to pull 2 cards. What would Virgo's person say if they had the courage? All right. I am having wild thoughts about you. Okay. What else would Virgo's person say to them if they had the courage? Oh my gosh, come on now. Your person wants to say too much. Dang. You're getting one more card. That's it. Make it good. Oh my good Lord. Oh my gosh. I am not taking the flyers. To whom it may concern, we are not taking flyers here today. Don't forget about me. And on the bottom, I feel you are unpredictable. Okay, so there's your messages for today, Virgo, for this week. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, anything you do to help my channel. I really greatly appreciate. Again, subscribe to my mailing list, amyenergy.online, and book a personal with me if that's something that you're interested in. You can connect with me on Instagram at amyenergy, on TikTok at amyenergy3. But most importantly, Virgo, I hope that you have a wonderful week. I love you. Take care.